Good morning, everyone. This is Todd Creek, right back for another exciting day here on the ARK Survival Evolved Crystal Isles map. This is day number 172 of our little adventure here. I think today this is just basically going to be an update video. I've got a bunch of T-Rex eggs cooking up, and I see a red supply drop coming down over there, and there's a Pteranodon egg. Let's pick that up before we do anything else. And well, today I did manage to tame up a couple of more parasaurs. I've been out, I found a 174 and a 180, which had some really good stats on them. So I made it a couple of those up and got another baby parasaur out here. It came out 280, but I've got this 280 tech parasaur here now with most of the good stats of all the parents. It's a pretty cool looking parasaur. But it's got the stamina, oxygen, food, and damage, the best of all the ones I've found so far. And I've been breeding up a bunch of T-Rexes. I guess I'll show you that later, though. I'm going to run over and get that red supply drop really quick. Don't want to miss red supply drops. I still haven't gotten very good items on this game. So anytime I see a red one, I usually run out to try to get it. But like I said, this is probably going to be kind of a shorter episode for me because I'm basically just going to play until I hatch out those Rex eggs and see how they come out. And show everybody what I've been doing days I haven't been recording. Basically just tamed up a couple of tech parasaurs. I think is basically all I've really done. I flew over to the wyvern cave a few times looking for eggs and didn't find any. That drop was really bad. But I'm going to get back and check on those eggs I got going. Drop just had a bunch of blueprints that I don't need and another oil well. And I'm getting pretty much loaded down in oil wells and stuff. So I'm going to have to get a grinder made pretty soon. Need to get a grinder and a... That's a colorful Rex. Or not Rex, but Bronto. Level 85. Yep, I'm going to have to get a grinder and a industrial force set up pretty soon, I think. But I really haven't done a whole side of it over there. I've got my greenhouse roofs up as far as I'm going to go, and I'm going to put a top on it. I'm just not sure if I'm going to use stone, wood, or adobe on it. I'm thinking about using adobe to cover the roof with. And what else have I done? I don't think I've done anything else on the building. But I have been breeding up T-Rexes. Let me go throw an egg in the refrigerator real quick and I'll show everybody what I've been doing on the T-Rexes. Been trying to combine the best stats of all my T-Rexes together. Oh, I just keep getting mantis saddles. I don't know what I'm going to do with all the mantis saddles I've been getting. I'm going to grind them up is what I'm going to do with them. And all these blueprints I don't need. And this oil well, I need to stash it over here. I've got just tons of oil wells. I'll grind them into metal eventually. Take those blueprints out and throw the oil well in there. Looks like I got a dozen oil wells. Me a quick drink of water out of my well. That didn't give me nothing, did it? There we go. I did bring my dodos over from my other base so I could get eggs, and right there is a couple of eggs. They sink down in the foundation on the dodos. Well, actually, they do that on everything. But I get a lot of eggs from the dodos and from the penguin also, but he ain't laid nothing recently, doesn't look like. Get these eggs put up, and let's go look at the T-Rex eggs. I've been breeding all these Rexes together, trying to combine all their best stats. I've got one here that's got 9,900 health. One that's got 1,300 or 13,500 food. I got one with 490 damage. what's my other ones here? I've got one over here with 900 weight. I'm trying to combine all those stats into one so I can have a super good line of breeding rexes. All these over here are just ones I tamed that didn't have no usable stats on them. But I've also bred up a lot of Pteranodons too. And my T-Rex eggs, I've got them in my little air conditioner area here. They're still 13 minutes away. What I'm going to do right here is I'm going to put air conditioners all the way around this right here. And I'm going to put a floor right in the center there, and then I can just throw all my eggs in and hatch a whole bunch at once, just like I'm doing right here. I've got 6 T-Rex eggs going all at the same time. And actually the main reason for that hatching platform there is because of all these wyvern eggs. I've got 30 wyvern eggs here in this. I'm going to hatch all at once I get that fixed up. I'll probably do that on camera. Oh yeah, I did finally tame me a Lystro also. Found this guy wandering around pretty close to base, and he was a 135, so I tamed him up. Been using him to buff all my utility dinos with. But anyway, let's see what we got over here. We're going to put some poop in the dung beetle and level him up, I think. Looks like he's got another level up. I've just been putting weight on this guy because he's just making tons and tons of fertilizer. There's no way I'd ever use all that. And some oil too, occasionally a little bit of oil. This guy usually lays eggs pretty good, but she's not laying eggs lately. And this thing makes a ton of cement paste also. So we've got our base going pretty good. Let's see, I was going to put up another T-Rex egg here. I've started collecting T-Rex eggs to make kibble with, and I have got 18 now saved up, so I'll be making some kibble again pretty soon. And I've got my fabricator just plumb full of stuff. I don't think I can even put anything else in there. Nope, it is plumb full. I'm trying to save up enough stuff to make me an industrial forge. I still need a ton of metal though. It takes 2,500 metal to make this and 400 polymer. So I've got about 800 and something metal in there, but I have been farming metal. I've got stacks and stacks of metal in these forges going right now. But this is about out of wood, so I guess we're going to be putting some wood in there real quick. Let's go grab a little wood to put in our refining forges and keep that metal going. I keep mistaking my Lystro here for an egg, or for a T-Rex egg. I think, what's a T-Rex egg doing laying there? Because it's got the Halloween colors on it. It's obviously a leftover from Halloween. Mammoth is really super good in wood, especially over here by the redwoods. I can run him down there by the redwoods and I can get so much wood that I almost never use it up. And these forges burn through quite a bit of wood. Yeah, I've got, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 18. I've got like 2,000 metal in this forge here, and probably about as much in this one. No, a little less than this one. I got 18, yeah, pretty close to 2,000 metal in these forges, so that'll probably be enough to craft me up an industrial forge once I get to that point. And I think I might see another red drop coming down. Let's see how long our eggs like. We'll run over and get that red drop. We're still 10 minutes away on our eggs. That drop is still way up in the sky, so I'm not sure what I can do right now. Let's fly over there anyway and check it out. But I guess I can get up in the sky here and give an overview of what kind of a mess I got going on down here. I got all my wyverns over here now. I've got just absolute tons of T-Rexes. At least 20 down there, at least 20 T-Rexes. And let's see what else I got. I got all my wyverns. I did get that blood wyvern that I was trying to tame. It's right there at the very end. And all the blues and purples are the tropicals, and all the yellows and reddish browns and stuff are the ember wyverns. And I haven't really been doing anything with my megatheriums. I was going to breed all them together and get some really good megatheriums, but I've been so busy with everything else that I haven't really done anything with those. I'm going to kind of get this supply drop. Like I said, I try to get all the red ones I can find because I don't get much good stuff. That might be one over there. Let's head over that way. Might be a purple one too, though. I kind of confuse those two because of the bright lights over here. But I'm just going to play today until I can hatch those T-Rex eggs out, I think, and see what kind of levels we get on those. So it's not going to be a real long video. No, I think this is a purple drop, and it's not down either. I guess I can make a quick swipe down by the river and see if I can spot any more good frogs. I have been looking for a good high-level female buzz bufo so I can do some frog breeding also. Haven't seen any lately though, any good ones anyway. I shouldn't even mess with this green drop, but it might possibly have some storage boxes in it. If I can get storage boxes, that'll save me from crafting them. Oh, this is junk. Dump it. Basic leather armor. I'm not going to ever use any basic leather armor, I don't think. I've got blueprints for much better stuff if I ever decide to use leather. Don't really think it's got much use for it unless, I don't know, sometimes when you run caves and stuff, it's good to wear, it's got arthropluras, it's good to have leather armor because you can repair it on the fly. Man, I'm getting junk. That was a flashlight attachment for a gun. Maybe this red drop will have a little bit of something in it. I guess I'm not really going to get any really good loot drops until I start doing some underwater stuff. I still have not done any underwater exploring. Find some underwater loot crates, they'll probably be a lot better. But let's hope this red drop has got a little bit of something good in it. What's going on there? A pack of raptors spawn in? Yup. Got a pack of raptors come in over here. Come on, red drop, have something good for me. A Spinosaur saddle, but I don't own a Spinosaur just yet. Of course, this is where Spinosaurs spawn at, this little hole down here. I get new Spinosaurs down here every few days. Let's see, what can we do here? We can circle around here a little bit, see if anything else is spawned in. This little trench up here, we usually get a lot of stuff up here. But I haven't been clearing it, so the same animals are just going to be here now, I think. There's a new stegosaur that I hadn't seen. Let's see what level it is. Level 50. Now, there's several of them over here. Got a bunch of stegosaurs spawning. There's a 140. And a 50. 140 is pretty good, but I ain't got much interest in taming any stegosaurs right now. Might tame a tech one if I find a nice high-level tech one at some point. I guess let's farm us up a little bit of crystal and take back to base with us. We do need crystal. Ain't got a whole lot of time to wait on those eggs to... Wow, they're just going down in one shot. Probably got a few minutes before those eggs hatch still yet. And I'd still need crystal, because the grinder, I think, takes a bunch of crystal to make. I think it takes like 1,000 crystal or something real high number, the industrial grinder. So I still need lots of crystal. I'm getting pretty loaded here, so I probably ain't going to be able to get much more. I see another purple drop. I'm not going to even mess with it though, because, well, I don't know. Let's go grab it. I don't get nothing good out of purple drops hardly ever. Occasional saddle or something sometimes is good. If I could get some T-Rex saddles, I would be really happy with that. Almost never get a T-Rex saddle though. It's most always going to be a mantis saddle, mantis or lametria. I'm guessing mantis saddle. No, it's a terror bird saddle blueprint. I have not yet tamed any terror birds though either. Let's get back to base. Not sure if I'm going to tame any terror birds this playthrough. I probably won't. Depends on how long I play, I guess. Though if I play a long time, I might eventually get around to taming some terror birds. I have tamed them before, but they're a pain in the butt to tame because they wake up really fast. You gotta keep right on top of them with some narcotic to keep them knocked out. So they're kind of like taming dimetrodons. You gotta keep them pumped full of, well, you can see those eggs way before you can see my base. Look at this. Get over here where everything pops out of render range, you can see those T-Rex eggs over there. See under that tree, there's a big stack of T-Rex eggs right there. Something else spawning in behind the T-Rex eggs, spawning before everything else. I'm not sure what that was though. I think it was the industrial grill spawning in. It's pretty odd though. Down here, see how long our T-Rex eggs like. To hatch these on camera. We're 2 minutes away, so we should be getting these pretty soon. Let's go throw this crystal somewhere, store it somewhere. I guess I could see how much crystal it takes for that industrial grinder. It takes 2,000 crystal to make the industrial grinder, and I've got about 1,000 in here. So I've got half enough. The industrial forge takes 250 crystal. The 400 polymer I'll have to run over to the bee cave for it, and the grinder takes 600 polymer. So I'll be making that stuff pretty soon, I guess. I'll dump my crystal over here. And I got some mushrooms I need to drop off. Been keeping my mushrooms in my vegetable chest here, the third one over. I don't really have a whole lot of mushrooms. I have 190 mushrooms and I've been collecting them for a long time. Let's see, let's store these saddles up here. I'm going to have to start putting them in the chest. And I need to get a bunch of meat ready for those baby T-Rexes that are going to pop out here in just a little bit. I should put a bazooka in my gun chest or not. I don't think I will. Let's get some meat for the baby T-Rexes. Got my lystro here that looks like a T-Rex egg from over there. Let's hope for some good eggs here. We're 10 seconds away on this one. There's our first, and they're twins. Oops, not that. Imprint on baby Rex, 2 14s. They're probably not very good if they're only 2 14s. They've got the orange color though. Well, it ain't gonna let me imprint on that one, is it? do that. I just want to imprint on the Rex. What's the next egg? We should be starting having a bunch of them pop here in a minute. I almost got the imprint thing. There it is. They're all hatching. That one's got mutations on it, I can done tell. That red and brown one over there. I think the red and brown one's got mutations on it. 201. There's a 243. That's going to be a good one. Yeah, we've got a 243 in there. That's going to have all the stats, the 243. Let's see what the mutated looking one's got. It's a 233, so I bet it does have a mutation on it. Let's have a quick look at it here. It may not. I may have those colors, but I don't know. Nope, it does not have a mutation. I kind of thought it would have because of the color of it. Let's see if the 243 has any mutations. No, but I bet it has all the stats, all except for the melee damage. That's great. And no mutations, so that's definitely a keeper right there. Let's see what this came out at, 226. Imprint on the 226. Cancel. Let's check him out. This one's got most of the stats. I don't guess none of them's got any mutations. Thought this one did because of the color, but it doesn't. And that one doesn't either. But there's a big Rex hatching really quick there. I got one set of twins out of the bunch. Yep. I basically think that's where I'm going to stop the video at today. I was just going to hatch up a bunch of Rexes today. See how they came out. But anyway, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And thanks again for watching. This is Todd Creek Rock on the Crystal Isles map with a whole bunch more Rexes. Signing out.